Hello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. This is Libby Wallace, and welcome to this exciting Cosmic Monday. I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing you all here, as those of you who are joining are jumping on and going to be receiving this incredible message that I have been guided to be sharing with you. I don't normally share channeled messages, and I don't normally bring through my guides specifically on these Cosmic Monday meditations, but this week's a little different, so welcome. And as always, I would love you to say hello as you're joining and just really allowing yourself to be in this space with us all around the world. It's so beautiful to see everyone from everywhere around the world at the moment just really coming together for really beginning to choose what it is that they're utilizing this time for. I think there's just so many wonderful things that are coming from this time amidst all the challenges and everything that is coming to surface. There is beautiful amounts of choice that many of you and that most of you here and that are going to be coming into this space right now are beginning to realize that you have available to you. And as you're jumping on and saying hello and just allowing yourself, as always, to be receiving these messages and to be receiving everything that's coming through today from a place of vibrational understanding. Okay, now whenever I'm bringing through messages from, my galactic guides or bringing through this information, I do my best to translate it, all right? And I always invite my guides to be with me to share the words in the way that is going to resonate with you most as you are listening. But I always invite you, if you are receiving these messages, if you're receiving these words and the specific word doesn't quite resonate with you, tune into the deeper understanding or the deeper meaning of it. Okay, we have this time available to us to really come into what it is that we are choosing, that this time over the next few years, over the next few months, for the rest of your life, to be. Okay, so really remembering that you even have the power, okay, to be choosing specific words if the words that I'm bringing through from these messages aren't quite for you, or they're not quite making sense, or they don't quite land. Okay, so I really invite you right now, as you are jumping on, we'll just see who's going to be joining us. Hi Vicky, hi beautiful people who are here. And again, if you're on the replay, please say hello. I love it when I get to see who around the world is here with us at this time. And I've got some beautiful, I'll just see if anyone else is coming on. And so when you are here, what I invite you to do is really be very present right now. Okay, and so as you're here joining us all around the world, beginning to feel the energy that is co-created as we are all here, either live or on the replay. All right, we're working in a place where there is no space or time, right? And so what I invite you to do is perhaps place a hand on your heart. Okay, and just invite your own guidance in as you begin to receive these messages, as you begin to receive this messages. There's 5 specific things that my guides wanted to be sharing with you, for those of you that are here listening and ready for this. And so as you begin to breathe and just place a hand on your heart and allowing yourself to tap into the part of you that is infinite. Just breathing in and coming on this journey with me as you remember the part of you that is unconditional love. Perhaps you have a connection to the Plaedians. Perhaps you've never heard of what the Plaedians even are. Either way, it's perfect, it's beautiful, and what a beautiful time to be here and receiving this. And so as you allow yourself to receive these messages, again, take what lands for you and then just dispose the rest. Okay, my intention is always to be bringing through energy and words of insight and wisdom to help you in your journey, whatever your journey looks like. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty. So those of you who are here, really remembering that your mission in this world is one of love. Okay, if we look at the big umbrella mission, as I call it, of what you are here to do. It is to raise the vibration of the planet. Okay, to help anchor in the new earth, to help bring through this beautiful conscious awareness through your own being. And I just want you to breathe that in and remember that part of you that knows that without a doubt. Now, this first thing, there's going to be 5 things that I'm sharing with you. The first thing that the Plaedians were sharing when I was connecting with them was that they understand right now that you may be facing challenges, that you may be facing times of confusion, that you may have even found yourself in times of worry or fear. Now, what's really important to remember is that it is now safe to hand over all of your worry and all of your fear, for this fear and this worry or doubt, it suggests one of lack of trust. And so remembering the part of you that is infinite, remembering the part of you that is unconditional love, and remembering the part of you that is here to help raise the vibration of humanity. And through this remembrance, you will allow yourself to remember what it is to be in full trust. Now, most of your guides, those of you who are here, most of your guides, if you are connected with the Plaedians or not, most of your guides that are guiding you have been human at some point. And what they wanted to share was that they understand and they have such deep compassion for you for everything that you're experiencing. Even the ascended masters, most of them have been human at some point. And they understand the challenges that come with being human. And they want you to remember that throughout this time, as you are facing whatever is coming up for you at the moment, at this time, that it is given to you because you have the tools and the strength to rise through it, to connect deeper with your soul mission, to be a channel for love. And so whatever challenges you might be facing, whatever it is, no matter how big or small it is, you're invited to hand over your worries and hand over your fears and hand over all of your doubts. And instead, stand like a warrior that you are on this planet as a mission of love, and hold the frequency of trust so deeply within your being that everyone that comes into your field and everyone that comes into your vibration unconsciously receives your frequency of love and trust without you even needing to do anything. This is where the work is. This is where your real work is to hold that frequency of trust and of love, connecting with nature, remembering the strength that you are, that you hold within you. And this is where your greatest capacity to serve and to rise is going to come from. Okay, so that was the first thing that they wanted to share. Now the second thing they wanted to share, they've said both of them, there we go, is to hand over all worry and fear. Okay, there is no need for worry and fear at this time. There really isn't. There really isn't. It might seem it. But as you go through this process and you remember the being that you are and the mission that you are on and the divine guidance that you have available to you at all times, there really truly is no need to fear, to doubt, or to listen to the insecurities or the fear frequencies that might be within your body at the moment or within your mind at the moment. This is an opportunity for you to trust and surrender and hand over everything. Whether you want to write it down, whether you want to visualize it leaving and being handed over, whatever it is that you do, to allow yourself to be such an anchor for love and for trust. And when you know that this is where your greatest work is, you allow yourself also to hand over those small things that might just be playing out day to day. Okay, now the third thing that I wanted to share is a reminder to look after yourself. Okay, a reminder that most of you that are here, you're just wanting to save the planet and save the world and help everyone and heal everyone. And while that is so beautiful, because you have just the most incredible heart and vision for the planet, and you know what this planet has the potential to be, and so you hold that either consciously or perhaps unconsciously. Okay, you know that it is a possibility, which is why you go out of your way to help everyone. Okay, and just being around you, you're helping people when you are doing this work on yourself. Okay, they pick up on your frequency. They notice the way that you react. They notice the way that you respond. They notice the way that you think. They notice the words that you say. They notice the emotions that you hold on to or that you express. Okay, and this, when you remember this and you allow yourself instead to give all that energy that you have been giving externally to yourself, detrimentally to your own well-being, and you remember to look after yourself. This is most important for you to be doing what you have come here to do, is to look after yourself. And yes, absolutely look after those around you, of course, but you already do this. And so it is not a reminder to look after those around you. No, you that are here right now, you are being reminded to look after yourself. Most of the world needs to be told to look after other people. You don't. You need to be told to look after yourself. And this was coming through so strongly. And so an invitation for you right now as you're receiving this, to ask yourself, where are you able to look after yourself more? Where are you able to nurture yourself and hold yourself with such unconditional love, compassion, and kindness, to look after your well-being so that you are the greatest version of yourself in every single day, in every single moment, in every single encounter. Okay, it is okay to give to yourself and look after yourself, where you are a channel of love. You are a part of Source, and just as you want to heal the world and heal everyone around you and look after everyone around you, please ensure that it is coming from a place of a full cup, if you want to use those words. Okay, please make sure that it is not coming from a place of martyrdom or giving from an empty cup or giving when it becomes a resentment. Okay, because this, when you hold this frequency or you're giving at the detriment of your own well-being, you're not displaying self-love. And in order to hold the frequency and the light that is coming into the planet at the moment is going to require you to hold as much light in your body as possible. And this comes through self-love, self-compassion, making peace with the past, self-forgiveness. Okay, it's a beautiful reminder. The fourth thing that they're wanting to share is that each and every one of you that are here right now receiving this, you have a divine purpose. You have a divine soul mission. And many of you have been questioning this right now. Many of you have been asking what it is. Many of you have been confused about it, or perhaps you've completed one part of your mission and then you're now at the next and there's this new layer of confusion, or whatever it is. Or perhaps you're hyper aware of it and you're well on track, then that's beautiful. But this reminder is for those of you who are at this moment in a state of perhaps confusion or uncertainty as to what it is that you are specifically here to do. And the biggest reminder around this piece is that you are here for a specific reason. The reason that you feel like you have a big mission in the planet is because you do. The reason that you feel this like time is running out is because you know that there is so much that you're here to do. Okay, but the more that you are able to go through this process of holding this frequency of trust and self-love, trust in the universe and self-love for yourself, and really allow yourself to remember that that is where the work is, okay, then from this place, you will have these doors open for you. All right, you will have these places open for you. You'll have situations and people coming into your field, coming into your environment. And slowly, piece by piece, you will be able to piece together exactly what it is. But sometimes this comes from hindsight. And the greatest way that you are able to live your life, okay, if you are here and you know that you are on a divine mission, or that you have a divine mission, or that there's a part of you that is kind of hoping that you have a divine purpose, all right? If you didn't have a divine purpose and a reason to be here for such a profound importance, then you would not have that desire. Okay, you have that desire because yes, it is correct for you, all right? You are here to make a beautiful impact in the planet, all right? And you don't need to know exactly what it is, okay? Some of you can see the big picture, but you're not sure what it is that you're meant to be doing today or next week, okay? Some of you can see right now, but you can't see the big picture. Wherever you're at, the more that you open up to this level of faith and trust and self-love, and allow yourself to follow your greatest desires and allow yourself to follow your greatest joy. Now remember that when you are following your greatest desire from a place of love, it is going to lead you to your highest purpose. Again, it's not always going to be easy, remembering that this human life is not meant to necessarily be easy, all right? The challenges are here for a specific reason for you to be bringing through what it is that you are here to be bringing through in the planet. All right? Beautiful. So each of you have a divine purpose. Now, the last thing that they wanted me to share with you. Okay, this is probably my favorite. Is that you have chosen to be here right now. You have been blessed with the opportunity to be in the planet right now. Now this is where it gets really exciting. What we are seeing right now, at this time of magnificent change, at this time of anchoring in all that you have come here to be, at this time of really stepping into the next level of what it is that you're here to express and to be and to embody and to do, we're going to see so many advances in all industries around the world over the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Very, very strong technologies coming from the Plaedians, very strong technologies coming from the Arcturians, very strong technologies being reignited within us from the time of Lemuria. Now, those of you who have specific memories of lifetimes in Lemuria or Atlantis, or are really connected with your Pleiadian guides, you will have had probably visions of what you're seeing in the new earth that we are all co-creating. Okay, and this is what is really, really, really exciting. When you remember that everything that's happening right now is happening for the advancement of humanity, for the advancement of the planet as we know it. And you remember that you signed up to be here at this time. And you remember that when you're riding the turbulence of everything that's happening in your life, or perhaps you're noticing the turbulence around you, energetically, emotionally, physically, all right, whatever it is that is happening around you, and who you hold so firm in that remembrance that you have come into this planet at this time by choice on a soul level, okay, to advance on a soul level. Yes, many of you, it is your last lifetime on this planet. Okay, you will know probably if it is you, all right, you will know if this is your last life, you'll feel it, okay. And how exciting that you've been waiting for this time to come here at this time in the planet, to be here witnessing all of this and being a guide for those around you. Being a guide for people to look to and ask, how do I handle this situation? How do I get through this day? How do I get through this week? How do I get through this situation? And through your own state of being, through the wisdom that you hold, okay, through the lifetimes that you have been human before, and through your connection to your guidance, all right, regardless of how conscious you are of that guidance at the moment. Okay, those of you that are here and you're still watching this and you're here, you have these incredible spaces at the moment that you're able to connect even deeper to your guidance, to be receiving the next part or the next chapter of your soul mission. How exciting is that? How amazing is that? All right, many of you are going to have memories coming online again. You're going to have massive downloads of all of these different things that are happening. Many of you are doing lots of work in dream state, all right? You're probably having really profound dreams. Okay, I know for me at the moment, I've been sleeping so much, and I'll wake up and people will say, Libby, you were in my dream last night, you were doing this. I was like, oh, no wonder I'm so tired, right? Who else is going through that? Who else is experiencing that? Now here is the thing, and just wrapping this up, okay, hopefully you've taken something away from this. Hopefully you've allowed yourself to tap into something that is going to be really helpful for you moving into this new chapter in these next 6 months of the year, or the remainder of this year, which is such a pivotal time, these next 5.5 months for us. Okay, whenever I tune into, over the last couple of weeks, whenever I've been tuning into the planet, into humanity, I'm going to share with you what I call my galactic shamanism viewpoint, right? It's very, very exciting. And also, those of you that are here and you know that you are a leader of light in the planet, you know that you are here as a channel for love, as a channel to be raising the frequency in whatever way that you desire, okay, whatever way that looks to you. Many of you have been feeling uncertain as to where to look. Now, when I'm tuning into this on a planetary level, what it looks like, okay, energetically, is the amount of darkness that has been plaguing the planet for thousands of years. You know, millennia maybe. I'm not going to put years on it, okay, because I'm not sure of the specific years, all right, but a very long time that has been deceiving humanity. This level of darkness right now, it is being pulled up. Okay, when I tune into the darkness, it's awful, right? It's not very pleasant to look at. However, this is the exciting part. It is being pulled up. Everything is coming to surface. And when we look around the planet as a whole, and you might even be one of these beings, your higher self might be one of these beings. Your guides are probably one of these beings. You've probably even seen or felt this before. Is when I look at the entire planet, there is literally hundreds of thousands of angels, archangels, galactic beings, like people from, like beings from other galaxies who don't even normally have anything to do with Earth. They have all come to planet Earth at the moment, and they're surrounding the planet and they are helping us, okay, and they're working with us. All right, and it's like, whenever I tune into it, I'm like, well, why is planet Earth so, like, you know, the center of attention at the moment? Okay, I'm yet to find that. It's one of the questions that I'm asking. I'm receiving bits and pieces from it. Okay, so everything that you are tapping into right now, all right, all of your galactic gifts that are coming online, all of these memories that are coming forward for you, all of these insights that you're receiving. Many of you have been having dreams for the last several years. Okay, I know for me, I've been getting very specific guidance over the last, especially the last 18 months of the upcoming events. Okay, now I don't want to say that I'm like, you know, predicting and psychic or anything, but many of the things that I've seen, you know, a year and a half ago have definitely been unfolding and coming true, not necessarily in the physical way that I had been told, but it's definitely like, okay, I knew this would happen, all right, okay, this is, and so for me, this has been allowing me to not freak out in anything that's happening, because I've been seeing it for so long. Okay, and I had a really cool encounter yesterday of something. I had a dream in November, which I'm not going to go into today, but I wanted to share this with you because you might have been experiencing this as well. In this dream in November, it gave me very specific guidance, and I was in this place in the astral world, and I was meeting with other sort of like, you know, beings and earth angels and all of these beings who've come into the planet at this time in human form to be working and raising the collective vibration. Maybe you were there, all right? And then in person over the last few months, and even yesterday, I've been meeting all these people that were also there in that astral like classroom. And it's just like all of these things that are happening, these synchronicities that are unfolding, the veils that are being lifted, and these fruitions of predictions or insights or dreams, or really beginning to like come into reality. Okay, is mind-blowing, all right? And so whatever it is that you are setting your intention around moving forward as your leadership continues to unfold and you continue to step into new places of your divine leadership, all right, whatever that looks like for you, the best thing that you're able to do is trust. Okay, honestly, the best thing that you're able to do is trust. Okay, because there are many people that are going to be looking to you over the coming months or even years, depending on where you're at right now in your journey. Okay, and the best thing that you're able to do for yourself is to really begin to look at all of the divine messages that you have been receiving yourself. Okay, all of maybe the crazy things that have been happening, or anything that you might have just been feeling or sensing or intuitively kind of guessing, all right, and beginning to notice these like puzzle pieces all coming together. And the more that you trust it, the more that you're going to be receiving. Okay, because the more that you hold that frequency of trust, as opposed to, for example, self-doubt, all right, the frequency of doubt is a lot lower vibration than the frequency of trust. And when you can act upon trust, and when you can take action upon faith, all right, this allows you to open up to a different frequency within your own being that then allows you to receive the next pieces and the next pieces and the next pieces. All right, this is going to help you to grow and rise and step into this new chapter with more ease, all right, than always like doubting or questioning, okay? All right, I feel like that's everything I wanted to share. Thank you so much for being here. Now, as always, if you're wanting extra support in this, I know many of you are looking for places to go or unsure of what it is that you're stepping into right now. If you would like extra support, visit my website, libbywallace.com. Okay, there is a few tools and resources on there. I'm currently doing many different live streams and stuff, so if you're not following this page already, make sure that you're following that. And if this has been helpful for you, please share this. Please help get this message to more people if you think it's going to be beneficial for your community, for your tribe, and for the raising of the collective. It would be so beautiful for you. For those who are needing this right now, to be receiving this. So I thank you in advance for those of you who are sharing these messages that are coming through and that I'm channeling through for us. And for those of you who are healers and you are creatives and you are ready to step into that next level of your soul mission through amplifying your impact, through amplifying your receptivity of abundance financially and in all other ways as well, then I encourage you to look at the Mastermind Magnetic that I say I'm the guide for, I'm the channel for, right? It's got a soul of its own, and there's a beautiful collective of goddesses in there, of healers and creatives. And whenever I'm channeling these teachings of galactic shamanic business, it's for those who know that they have a planetary mission, okay, to be living an incredible life of divine guidance, of divine leadership, and to be serving humanity and serving the planet through their soul business as well. So if you'd like to know more about Magnetic, I'll pop the link in the comments afterwards, or if you want to send me a message, you're welcome to do that as well. I always love hearing from you. So thank you so much for being here for this this kind of different Cosmic Monday, and I'm sending you so many blessings and so much love at this part of your journey and this part of your rising and your ascension and everything that you're bringing into the planet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all that you do that goes unnoticed, and I see you. I love you. Together we heal, together we rise, and together we co-create the new earth. Bye.